Good morning, everybody. I noticed that my A-4B was just barely not spaded out again after they did some kind of an update with the ammo belts. So I thought, what the hell? Let's take it into a little bit of a air battle here and see what happens. So away we went. So as you can see, I'm rocking the all air-to-air combat model with the pair of AIM-9B sidewinders and the underslung gun pod, because the single cannon pod down the center line is pretty useful. Now, since the last time I was actively flying my A-4B, they've changed around the way the buttons work a little bit, or at least the actions that happen relative to the buttons I have set up. So it used to be I would press my regular fire button and fire just the machine guns that are built into the airplane, and then I had a separate button for the cannons, the cannon pods. And now it doesn't matter which gun it's firing all of my cannons together when I hit the cannon pod button. So I realized that fairly quickly. I checked to make sure that the firing controls were going to do what I expected them to do here, and I realized that it was firing the internal guns and the cannon pod whenever I fired the cannon pod button. So I was like, well, there's not much I can do about that. I'm pretty much going to use the cannon pod first, so if it runs out the main guns, then so be it. So I figure, what the hell, we'll get a little plinky here, and why not pull off the first strike? So, not a very exciting kill, but it worked. And then looking on the mini-map, there we go. We apparently outflanked everyone, and time to turn around and head back in and see what we can do here. Well, tours are usually pretty juicy targets. If you can get behind them, even an AIM-9B works pretty well. But a Saab 105? That's an airplane that I can catch up to. Now he's heading away, so I got a pretty decent lock on him and then lost it and decided I'll get a little closer to him. He saw me coming, so he turned away from me. Turned under and ducked under me, so made a gun run that I wasn't really set up for, and then we get into some dogfighting here that gets a little interesting for a bit. So he's just interested in chasing after the AI, so I'm not about to turn down a gift like that. And there we go. Buccaneer, he's pretty far away. MiG-17, he's a little close. And a J-29, he's right behind him. I guess I can't really go after the Buccaneer, tempting though it is. And there's also a G-91 out there, so MiG-17 seems to be the most interested in me, so we'll see if he remembers that the A-4 has gun pods in the head-on. And it appears that he does, in fact. Time to do a little dance with this MiG-17. Whose plane is more maneuverable and whose plane has more engine power is really the question here. But you'll notice I had some friends come in and help me out, so it worked out well. So, who's next? What do we got here? What else do we got? We got an MD-452 that we could get a missile launch on. He's pretty far away. One Sidewinder left. Who's it gonna be? Got a little bit of help rolling in with me here. This is pretty fun. Alright, 452 down, J-29 coming in. Now this could be a bit of a dogfight. Missile launch here. I kind of wish I had not launched it on that one because he was maneuvering just a little too much for the AIM-9B to handle. And then here we go. So he's definitely going to try and make an energy dive on me, so I'm waiting until he gets committed to his dive to make my big maneuver here. And this is where a little bit of up and down and every possible angle, trying to outmaneuver each other is going to start.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
So the J-29 running away, I decided, alright, I can go after the J-29 while everybody else is after those guys, so try to chase this guy down. Kinda wish I still had my Sidewinder left, but whatever. Ah, good, he's reversed and he's coming back in. Maybe we can get him involved in a little bit of cannon pod dogfighting. There we go, no kills in the head-on, so up we go. We'll try and get engaged and get this guy dragged into a low-speed dogfight, where even a J-29 should have some trouble with an A-4. Nice little critical hit there, that should help. Now, how much damage did he actually suffer from that crit is the question. He's outrunning me a little bit here, which tells me he probably suffered pretty serious damage, so let's see if we can chase him down. Now basically, when he starts turning here, he makes a pretty big mistake and lets me catch up to him, because he was going to outrun me otherwise. Cannot quite get the nose to pull around on him, unfortunately.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
But we're keeping the low-speed turn fight going a little bit, wobbly though the plane is. Trying not to get forced out in front of him here, which, spoiler, is not something I'm successful at in this entire dogfight. I do eventually get forced out in front of him, but he's not able to hit me, thankfully. It's awfully close. This is where the battle gets pretty entertaining, when just the back and forth trying as hard as possible to not get in front of him. There we go. Nice little assist, but boy, I would have very much liked to have gotten to get the nose around on him to finish him off there, so. Got just enough ammo left to maybe do a little bit of damage here. So we got one guy left, and it just so happens to be the Buccaneer that I saw early on. I figure I can catch a Buccaneer, so I'm going to hold my ammo and not go too much ground target strafing here. Tempting though it is. But I can't resist a little bit of unarmored moving target. What's this? It's a dot in the sky. That seems awfully suspicious. So I figure the best case scenario here is I let this poor non-defensively armed bomber get in and drop his bombs off, and then I shoot him down. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping he's the last guy left. He's not going to win the battle. Hopefully I can at least let him get his bomb load off, get a little bit of score, and then I can shoot him down. Best case scenario. Pretty sure he got his bombs off there. Sure enough, he blows the base out. Good for him. And then he should have been outrunning me, but again, he turned back in and let me close the distance and head him off at the pass, as Headley Lamar would not say. And then there we go. A little wing clip, and we get the mission maker and a couple of air kills to go along with a couple of AI pointless ground kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. See if we can sneak this last little AAA in under the wire here just to guarantee the final blow. It didn't count, but luckily nobody else killed anything after I killed the Buccaneer, so. And there we have it. Not a great payout in Silver Lions, but not too bad in RP. And as you can see, Mission Maker pulled off. Respaded with the new offensive 20mm belts. Finished in second place, just a little bit behind the guy in first. And decent rewards, decent little bit on the kill feed. And she spaded out. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. All 4 of you who watched an air video. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care out there, everybody, and good luck with the grind.